up, y'all? It's the homie Big, breaking down the tracks on the Big Vik Presents intro CD. It's my CD, available wherever digital music is sold. This time we're breaking down track number 5, called Dyno-Mite, the rebirth of Killer B, which is preceded by a short interlude or intro by Killer B, very brief, and I'll talk about that first. I started rapping when I was probably in the 4th or 5th grade, and in those days, way back when, they had tape recorders, and I basically just recorded my raps on the tape, called it Killer B's debut. That's what, at that time, that was my moniker, my stage name, so to speak, is Killer B. I thought, when I made this track, it would probably be nice to just, if I could dig up one of those old tapes, and I was able to dig it up and just pull out a little blurb just so you could hear the, I guess, dichotomy, so to speak, of a child, doing his thing into what it progressed into a grown man, fully produced. And I think every artist kind of has that one song that they feel like, this is my kind of like introduction to the world, so to speak. And at that time, it was Killer B's debut.
Nowadays, you can see me in that big truck, in the black drop.
And the song, in a lot of ways, as it says, is about me kind of past, present, and even future, hopefully with future success. But the song takes you from the beginning, just verse 1, talking about what I do, just keeping it hot, basically. And then, coming up, rolling with the Too Drunk click, second verse, we talk a little more about where you can find me now. Nowadays, you can see me in that big truck or in the black drop, lowered in the gutter with the peanut butter top down. That's how it is now, as opposed to, struggling when I was much younger, trying to get hurt. And the last verse is really just, and that's the one that's, probably the most close to my heart, is where I just run down, in as much as I can, the list of the crews and the people that I've run with that have helped me along the way, that I may or may not be in touch with now, but still play a large part in making everything dynamite.
Dyno-Mite, yeah. Just a little something about me.
It's a big track for a rap track. It's which I tend to like to do, is fully produced, horns, strings, a lot going on in there. Once again, background vocal that I wanted to have that type of ride to it. So we put that rhythmically kind of in there, and as the backbone of it, and then just built the melodies and everything around it. I just knew it needed to be, since it was going to be dynamite, it needed to be big, it needed to be explosive, it needed to catch you from the start. So it starts off quick, boom, and just the horns hit you and everything.
And now I do it for y'all. Swear to God, y'all my dogs, and
lyrically, I have to say, my favorite part of the song is really the entire third verse. I mean, it's hard for me to take any pieces out of there, and rather than quote it all for you, I'll just give you an idea of what I'm talking about. At the start of the third verse, I say, to the beatboxes, I spit my first flow, Killer B's debut, but then I needed a crew. Big Fletch, Little Kareem, forever chilling the team, Kid Fresh, Killer B, and DJ Ice Kareem. When I started off, I had a friend of mine who would beatbox for me while I rapped. His name was Lorenzo, and so that's what I mean when I say to the beatboxes, I spit my first flow, Killer B's debut. Then I started, put together a little rap crew, which is what you did back then. You put together a rap crew called the Forever Chilling Crew. I think one of the members of that group came up with that name. His name was Fletcher, who called him Kid Fresh. I think he came up with the name Forever Chilling Crew. And then we ran with a guy named Kareem, who, at that time, none of us could afford DJ equipment. We couldn't even go over each other's house and put anything together. So Kareem would stand behind 2 turntables, when we did perform, pretending like he was scratching, doing his DJ thing. So he was DJ Ice Cream. His name was Kareem, so Ice Cream. Anyway, I also talk about running with, later on I hooked up with my cousin Dez, who actually was making music and making beats. His first time I was with someone who actually was, had a drum machine. And then we hooked up with another rapper and called ourselves Bad Young Brothers, BYB. That's when I met JB. His name was actually Jabari. And we formed a group with another buddy named Bakari, called the AMP System. Later, Jabari would go on to college and be replaced by our manager's son. His name is Josiah. I call him Young Saya. So when you hear me say that, Bakari, we called him Too Bad or 2BAD, and Young Saya, we called him Jam, and then and Just B showed me the ropes. He's the producer that taught me pretty much everything I know, that inspired me to want to learn how to produce. His name was Brian Carter, and I always remember he didn't really have a stage name. We asked him, what do people call you? He said, Just B. So we started calling him Just B. Anyway, so I say I do this for y'all. I swear to God, y'all my dogs, and I still love all y'all. It's like for those who I'm not in touch with or whatever, I just have so much love for everybody that played a part in me just advancing and being inspired and continuing on to do music. Everybody played a part in it. But, when I say, I swear to God, y'all my dogs, and I still love all y'all, it's like that's coming straight from the heart. And I say, plus I do it for Mom and Joe. Remember the chubby little kid with the rhyme and flow? I was actually was a pretty chubby little guy in school in my younger years. And my mom and my brother Joe always supported what I was doing, through thick and thin. So I definitely had to shout them out. But the number one reason it's got to blow like dynamite. The number one reason it has to is because everything's riding on it. My family now, I'm talking about M, Bishop, and Dub. And that's my household, and that's who I do it for, no more than anybody else. My little ones can hear it, and they stop and say, look, Dad's gonna say my name right here. He's gonna say my name right here. Yeah, so, they know they're a part of it too. I talk at length about that, probably more so than any of the other verses that I would talk at length about, because it's really close to my heart, and it's why I go so hard trying to succeed. So that's track number 5 off the Big Vik Presents intro CD. It's Dyno-Mite, preceded by a brief interlude by Killer B, a younger incarnation of me, and I hope you enjoy.
Can't even go in space, and everybody will see me, and by my face they will know it's me, the Killer B. They say, oh no, it's the Master MC. All you MCs, especially second ones, get back, because he's not done, because he's gonna jam like you never know. Yes, I will. Dyno-Mite.
Yeah.
Dyno-Mite.
Feels good, don't it? When I rock the mic, it's like I cannot be stopped. Nigga, no, I'm not giving it up, I'm ripping it up at night. Dyno-Mite. Yeah, I'm like dynamite. When I rock the mic, it's like flip the switch, the whole shit could ignite. I light up the club with one stanza. Niggas getting their hands up, chicks come out their pants. What? It's been a minute since I first put it down. Bought you them 2 drunk hits from underground. It's Big Vik, I'm still on pound, and now that ran back in town, it's about to go down. That's my nigga. We still the same, cause Vik without the 2 drunk click, that's not a game. Look, we on a different page, but it's the same book. It's still in with Vik getting the game took. We waited in the wings for this. Got our fist on clench for the shot that can't miss. Any attempt to stop this is aimless. They can't recognize this game, niggas is gameless. I'm dynamite. When I rock the mic, it's like I cannot be stopped. Oh, the flow so hot. Yeah, that's right, I'm like dynamite. When I rock the mic, it's like I cannot be stopped. Nigga, no, I'm not giving it up, I'm ripping it up. Nowadays, you can see me in that big truck and the black drop lowered in the gutter with the peanut butter top down. It's so hot now, but I'm so real. And old school still smiling down the foothill strip like old short did it way back when. Pull up on a shorty, nothing but straight mackin'. And I don't need all the flash and bling. I'm rugged as fuck in a white beater, boots and jeans. That's all I need plus a minute to talk. Come on, sweetie, you get it, you ain't with it, you walk. Yeah, he's fly, but that's only 10% of the game. The other 90 is the shit I spit at her brain. And see, I'm from that town, and we ain't got to buy shit to break these bras down. Shit, I just tell her how it go, like Big Vik in the skins and explode like Dyno-Mite. When I rock the mic, it's like I cannot be stopped. Hold the flow so hot. Shit, I'm like Dyno-Mite. When I rock the mic, it's like I cannot be stopped. Nigga, no, I'm not giving it up, I'm ripping it up. Dyno-Mite. The beatboxer, so I spit my first flow. Killer Bees debut, but then I needed a crew. Big Flesh, Little Kareem, forever chillin' the team. Kid Fresh, Killer Beat, and DJ Ice Kareem. With 2 turntables standing in the back, perpetrating like he could scratch. Remember that? And then my cousin Dez had beats. We was bad young brothers when I met JB. Yeah, then it was A&P, Young Sire, Bakari and me. Just Breathe showed me the ropes, and now I do it for y'all. Swear to God, y'all my dogs, and I still love all y'all. Plus I do it for Mom and Joe. Remember your chubby little kid with the rhyme and flow? But the #1 reason I got the flow, for the love of M, Bishop, and Dub, I got flow like Dyno-Mite. When I rock the mic, it's like I cannot be stopped. Hold the flow so hot. Yeah, I'm like Dyno-Mite. When I rock the mic, it's like I cannot be stopped. Nigga, but no, I'm not giving it up, I'm ripping it up at last. Dyno-Mite. Yeah, it's just a little something about me. Past, present, and future. You know what I mean? For those who's interested. See your sound. Good hand in the building. I see you. Dyno-Mite. Big love, homie. Couldn't do it without you.
Dyno-Mite.
Dub. It's all love. Ride or die chick, fuck with a nigga we ain't had shit. It's me and you, baby. It's me and you.